Hello there, everyone. Thank you for stopping by the Blot Spot. My name is Ben Lott. Good to have you here, and excited to try out another new card in Marvel Snap. Archangel, the Harbinger of Death, or the Horseman of Death, I should say. Whatever, same thing, right? um, I threw together 3 decks. I want to give a whirl with this card. A lot of people are saying this card doesn't look like it's going to be very good, but I want to try some stuff. So the first one I'm going to do is like a full one drop destroy resurrection build and see how that works. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but I do sometimes find these decks fun. So we'll start with that one. Then we'll jump to a more traditional like destroy deck, and then I've got one that I integrated into a zombie archetype, like a zombie horde deck. So we're going to try a few different things. But for now, let's just see if this card can work in like a one of those decks that's designed to just destroy a bunch of small cards and potentially bring them back with Morgan Le Fay, or in this case, Archangel. And I'm betting this person's also experimenting with Archangel because they're playing Dormammu. Don't know if I should have added. I almost feel like I should have added Joaquin Torres to this just so I can get extra procs on these 1-drops, but see how this goes. Put Fire Hair over there. She can grow in Quantum Realm. Okay, opponent is doing the same kind of thing. I would love to get Shuri, or Shauna, I mean, so I can get my 1-drops. There we go. Hopefully we get these out before he throws down his... And we do. We get these out before he throws down his Killmonger. Let's say we really just ultra bank on Killmonger. Let's just do it. Let's go crazy. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. The problem here is going to be the opponent probably has a death, maybe a null as well in their deck, which is not something I came equipped with. So we'll see how this shakes out for us. What is this? This? No, we need. Sorry, Nico needs to go in Quantum Realm. She's a 0 cost. We want her to get some power there. Archangel's going to bring back one of our cards. Martyr, might as well make her big, even though she could lose us the game. I did not realize 0 was part of my drop. I didn't even see that, which is kind of a bummer, but... So they're definitely going to win a lane with Dormammu. Oh, crap. And of course, 0's the card it brings back. Wait, how do we get Dormammu? Created by Fire Hair. What happened? Oh, we had a Loki. Donna dropped a Loki on the board. And and when Loki was destroyed, my Firehair redid that, and so we also have a Dormammu in our deck. Problem is, oh, that's right, it's gonna kill the power of it. And if we drop it here, it does nothing. Ooh, this does not look good for us. But we win mid. It's just, did they really Dormammu right? I feel like they gotta try to Dormammu left because it's the only way they can put power left. We're crossing our fingers. Did it. Unless something weird happens here. Oh, they didn't even... Why wouldn't they have dropped the last skill?
Victory!
Why wouldn't they have finished off the spell? They did. When did they do it? Where did it go? Boy, something happened in that fast forward. Something else. I don't know what happened, but... Get out of here, Untapped. I'm trying to look at the... You're not helping, Untapped. Excuse me. Nope, it wasn't destroyed. I don't know what happened. They must have played it on a lane where they didn't have 2 cards or something, so it just didn't activate? So weird. Sorry, I feel like I have to understand what's happening sometimes, and I waste time on that. Well, Archangel did something. Probably the worst possible thing by pulling the 0, but we were able to still win because of that 3 power on that lane, or that 7 power on that lane. Alright. I think we throw Silver Sable on Aunt May's, and then, because we can't count on them playing a 1-drop. There we go. And did they put something on Aunt May's this turn? Nah, we go Raft. We definitely go Raft, and hope that they do too. Rocket? Cable. Lord knows what that pulled. Throw down Shauna. And hope we don't get a Squirrel Girl. Built the mill down. Well, that worked in our favor. I say we drop Firehair there, and then do Carnage. Then we can drop Archangel and Killmonger on the next turn. Ooh. Clear Loki. Not sure why they had a Loki in that deck, but... Okay, no biggie. So now we play the Archangel. And now I'm starting to like... Well, I kind of like Venom more, but then I have to eat the Firehair, so... We're not doing that. We'll just do Archangel and Killmonger. No, let's do it. I feel like we snap. This feels pretty good. Especially with the Venom Zola combo on the last turn. That can be huge. And Archangel's gonna resurrect a pretty big card.
I want the throne.
Hey, we're milling their deck. Okay. They got a free destroyer. There goes Morgan. So I don't know if they got Adamantium Infusion or Misery. Oh, beautiful. Nice shot there, Rocket. Okay, what's our highest power destroyed card? Silver Sable? So Silver Sable would come back as a 10. So if we do Silver Sable as a 10, 11, 12, and then 14 into those two lanes, is that enough? Or do we do something more like, let's do something more like this. Like this is the better play. We get the 12 in Dark Dimension plus whatever we Zola over there. And we just give up on mid. That's gonna be a pretty big gore. We need Rocket. Darn it. We lose. Guess we had to hit Archangel or Rocket on the Zola. We hit the one card we really didn't want to hit on that Zola. Archangel was pretty cool there, but not enough to win it. Thorn boosters, yay! And we got a couple of bounties done. Gotta grab a couple more of those. Alright. I do always enjoy these decks, even though they're not the most reliable or good. I do find them fun. We definitely had a chance there. We just needed a better hit with the Zola. Or I guess I could have just done it the other way. I could have done the Zola on the Arc Dimension with the Adamantium Infusion. Kind of ramp it. I don't want to put that there, so I'm gonna wait. Hellfire Club is a pain in the neck.
Wakanda forever.
That's gonna be a problem. We're just gonna straight lose to that. Well, we won't necessarily straight lose to that. We have to be very careful about what we do here, because I feel like now the game has decided to give us an opportunity. Rocket. Rocket. We don't have any destroyed cards left. Donna. That's a pretty powerful play there. Try it. That's all they had was a Hulkbuster? Rubber brand, man. You got no chance with that. All you had was a Hulkbuster. Alright.
Victory.
Archangel did absolutely nothing, but it's because I wasn't able to destroy another card, but yeah, that Professor X was a bummer for you, wasn't it? Worked well for me. Yeah, 1-10 matches. Good for me. And we're up against Kinney. Dark Industries.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
No. We want to be able to play Morgan to actually have a chance of using Morgan, so we're gonna do the Killmonger thing.
I want the throne.
Even though that means we're gonna be able to draw cards. They're trying a combo destroy screen deck? Well, that's creative, let's say. Let's just say it's creative. I want to play Morgan. Hang on, let's do this into Morgan. That way we get the X-23 buff again.
You are mine.
So what do we still have in the graveyard for Archangel to resurrect? Killmonger. Okay, that's going to be a problem, because that means any ones we drop are going to be destroyed by Archangel. If we play Archangel. But we could just not play him. Normally I'd be like, yeah, it's the card of the day, let's play it, but I'm feeling like it's just a smarter play to avoid it. I guess I could have clogged his lane, so I still put the card on the board.
Great power comes.
Alright, but I win left. Not winning right. They might win mid. Spider-Man. Not just the Spider-Man, but the Spider-Man going to that particular lane. That's the bummer. That is a legit bummer because that was not a good deck they were playing. I'm sorry. My deck design is not great, but their deck design, that was nuts. I'll try a few more and see how bad this gets. I don't feel like it's playing that bad. The ones I've lost by RNG. Like if one thing had gone a different way, I would have won. Wow, some free raptors to be killed. Just kill those right away on turn 2, since I got nothing better to do. Use a Killmonger to Black Quinjet. Let's drop Fire Hair before we do that. Alright, well, without Killmonger, we can't trust playing Shauna. We can't risk that and clogging up that lane, so we gotta kill him first. This is fine, and like Fire Hair buff the next card we play. Or rather buff Carnage. Oh, Gambit could be a problem. Do we bring him back already? Feels a little early to bring everything back. What turn is it though? We're on turn 4. I can't kill them and bring them back in time. I need to kill them this turn in order to bring them back. So I guess we're bringing them back now. They're gonna try this multiple gambit situation, which is going to be difficult for me. Because I'm playing a lot of small cards. Does Carnage kill Morgan before Misery can get Morgan to redo her power? Probably does. Alright, let's just get as many bodies out on the field as we possibly can. Just to try to keep us alive against these gambits. I'm gonna blow up our whole board.
Taking aim.
Could use Archangel actually, because the objective card activates after all this other stuff. I don't care. I'll play it 4. I'll lose, I'm sure, but maybe one of their gambits will waste its time killing Misery. Nice full board at least. Oh, come on, man. Seriously? So much for trying out something new and interesting. Can be completely destroyed by someone who decides that they're just going to load the board with gambits. I guess one of the disadvantages of this particular deck is it has no tech whatsoever. So I think we've proven that this deck is not great. It is clunky, to say the least. It's not bad, but it's not good. So I'm going to look at the straight destroy deck. I did want to make one tweak into this deck. I'm actually going to take out the Sholau. I thought about doing the Sholau thing, but I want to try to make Wade Wilson a card. And I thought this might be one way to make Wade Wilson a card, because he could be the card that is destroyed and Archangel brings back, and then you could destroy him again in order to bring back like Deadpool or Headpool bigger and bigger and bigger. So that's my thought process. Not sure it's going to work, but we're going to give it a whirl. We're going to try and see if this straight destroy deck makes Archangel playable. And we got Buzz as our opponent. Deadpool on turn 1. Archangel turn 2. Old school discard player. Swordmaster. First 2 destroys for Archangel. We have to make sure in one of the next 2 destroys we have a card that actually dies, so that Archangel has something to bring back. Do that, then he just brings back one of those 2 cards. Interesting. Here, let's do it this way. Let's do Wade Wilson, Deadpool, Headpool. And then next turn we'll drop Venom on that lane. Instead of bringing back Killmonger, we'll bring back Archangel. Or we'll bring back Wade Wilson, I mean, with Archangel. There we go.
Definitely.
But he doesn't have a one-drop pull. That's the advantage of would have been the advantage of playing him last turn. Destroying him last turn. Or I should have left X23 in my hand. And there goes null. Boy, that's annoying.
Opponent snapped.
Why is opponent snapping? What have they discarded? Oh, they got the Hela? Whatever.
Minions to me.
Winds bring.
That is an old school Hella deck. No tricks or anything. Well, I'm dropping ranks like crazy, but I don't really care about that. I'm just more annoyed that my decks aren't really doing anything of value. It does feel like on that game, Archangel was a hindrance rather than help because I delayed destroying on turn 2 when I had the opportunity because Killmonger got discounted, but I delayed so that I could try to do the Archangel thing, and that seemed like a bad play. Go ahead, pool. I gotta snap on this. Gotta snap on that. Wow.
I want the throne.
Go
Hello.
Deadpool into Chimichanga into Venom. Don't play Venom into. This is someone who fundamentally doesn't understand how to play destroy cards when you have Bar Sinister in play.
I definitely need to change my underwear. What a game! What a game!
And here come the Venoms. Sorry, Cap. Cap is paying the price on this one. — 120 power, no.
Rest in peace.
Oh, I can't believe they stayed on that one. Didn't draw Archangel, deck felt great.
Hello.
card that destroys cards. But Proscenium is so good with that pool. Oh. Getting a lag. Sorry if the stream lags. My whole computer seems to be lagging for a moment.
Impressive.
Not sure what's happening. Everything's lagging. Plugged in. We back? Back to running normal? Nope. Nope. Might be close. Nope. We are definitely not there yet. It is almost like my computer just decided to start running updates or something. Dream's saying it's going fine.
I want the throne.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Just my browser's using up. I'm gonna have to try closing. Just hope that the stream continues. I'm gonna close the browser. See if that improves the speed.
Opponent snapped.
Hang on just a second. Is that? Alright, not sure what in the heck's going on. Oh, Agent Smith, I have found out nothing interesting about this new card yet. I am struggling with this new card right now. So I do that. Proscenium at least gets him up to a 0. So I have a chance of doubling him again. And then if Wade Wilson pulls Head Pool, Uncle X23.
Rest
What a
in
game.
peace. Impressive.
Enough said, bub.
Hello?
We're gonna do that and that. The only banished or destroyed card we have is Wade Wilson, which isn't much to bring back with Archangel. They're gonna have like Death to bring back with Archangel, which is considerably better. I wasn't even paying that close attention to my plays because I was having the technical difficulties, but
I definitely need to change my underwear.
and of course they pulled Death. They also had, you know, smaller cards destroyed, but no, they pull the death. Okay. Any shot? I don't know. We just play it just for the fun of it. I'm sure Marley wins, but oh yeah, they played a card left. We're dead. Holy smokes, we're so dead. I didn't even think about the fact that they cloning bats the venom. Alright, well, Wade Wilson's terrible. This deck feels bad. That's the second time I've had Arc. Oh, thank you, Kevin MKO. Appreciate it. If you really want to see me on Discord, you can follow the link on my profile here on Twitch. I have a Discord server there, but you also can find my username there, so you can add me if you want. Anyways, like I was saying the last time, I'm thinking the biggest flaw that I'm already seeing with this card just took place 2 games in a row, and that's that when given the opportunity to play Archangel, I've made the choice to play something else instead. Because it's not the best card, and it's not the best option.
Enough said, bub.
What a game! Hello?
We're gonna do some big Nimrod stuff. Best I can do is small Nimrod stuff,
Enough said, bub.
but I do have a null.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Rest
Enough
in
said,
peace.
Well, that worked out in my favor.
Enough said, bub.
What a
Impressive.
game!
Alright, so we do 49 there and 12 more here, and just hope that's enough. Oh no. They're gonna drop like an adamantium fusion on left. Nope, it's Archangel.
Rest in peace.
Victory.
Okay, so Archangel lost them that game. because of his randomness. He doesn't even bring back the biggest card. His requirement to activate him is a little too high. I think he could be a really cool card if the requirement to activate was only destroy 3 cards. He could be a really cool card that way. But then he also has the randomness aspect, which makes him even worse. So I'm gonna give this deck I don't think is good, only because Archangel's never going to be the card I want to play. So we're going to give one more deck a try before we just give up on Archangel altogether and just play fun decks for the rest of the stream. So I built this deck for a zombie deck. And my thinking was I could destroy cards with zombie Captain Marvel and or zombie Venom, and also have the Zola available in order to Zola one of those 2 cards. But then I also have the zombie Giant Man combo along with Strife in order to do some interesting things, and then Archangel just to bring back something. So this is my thought process. I don't know if this deck's going to work, and I don't know if Archangel's a good addition to the deck. But I didn't want to just do Destroy, because it felt like Destroy was a little too expected for Archangel. And I think Destroy is a pretty tight deck where you got to get a lot out of a card in order to cut something else out of that deck. Because I included Zombie Sentry in this deck, I'm going to play most of my initial plays into the right lane so that I have potential of building my horde up bigger. And that may have worked in my favor because I'll be fighting against their Ascani son. Let's drop the rock just to... Well, that didn't work so well. I'm going to put Strife there. I think we do Zombie Giant Man. Hang on, we do activate Zombie Mr. Fantastic. Then we do Zombie Giant Man. Oh great, it's a Phantom X deck. My favorite. Then our third activate will be Absorbing Man, which then will cause Strife to activate Zola. And then we also can do... Wait, we don't want Strife to accidentally Zola Archangel, so we're also going to put this Archangel here. To resurrect... It's not going to resurrect a card. We'll only have destroyed 1 card. Okay, well, Archangel's just being a little extra body there. Wow. Some days I'm convinced that this game hates me. I'm absolutely convinced this game hates me. Well, that would have made me even more convinced. is unbelievable. Well, not much could have gone better for them there. Everything went right for them. Perfect hit with the gambit. Then also the Professor X. Wow. Well, that's gonna be annoying. Someone playing a Baron Mordo. Like a non-ironic Baron Mordo feels crazy. Oh, what did they kill? Okay, Absorbing Man is not a card. Got it. There's just no...
Oh, snap.
Played Archangel before Strife, so if Strife's objective is reached and then destroys a card, I think it'll be too late to do Archangel's objective. So the right answer is the obvious answer, unfortunately. As uninteresting as it is, that's the right answer.
All hail Hydra!
You are mine. Victory.
So him destroying 3 cards doesn't maintain because he was played after Archangel, he doesn't activate Archangel's objective. So that's a shame. And once again, Archangel doing absolutely nothing of value. Gotta love it.
Epic.
Wonder if I can get back into check Twitch and make sure the stream's going well. If it's gonna slow down my game again. So far, it seems to have had no impact on the game. Jump back in there. It's Deadpool. So opponent's trying to destroy Vernon. I assume trying to make Archangel work, but I could be wrong.
Opponent snapped.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
I want the throne.
What a game!
Venom. You are mine.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
To destroy Wasp, just so that we can activate Archangel. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're done. King Kang's gonna kill us.
Escaped.
I do not like this card. If it was Destroy 3, I'd be all for this card. But destroying 4... Mm-mm. It should resurrect a card with plus 10 power. It's... The condition is hard enough to meet that I don't think the juice is worth squeeze. I did not build a Dormammu deck with it. I guess I should have done that. Seemed kind of like a no-brainer. what got pulled. Maybe it was their skill or something. Something that deactivated their whole Dormammu plan, maybe? Hi, Nismo is the opponent. Wait over there. Free, bro. Expected that. Okay, yeah, this deck sucks. Thank you so much.
Escaped.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll give you a fist bump. You built a deck that actually functions in some way. I built a deck that does not. Okay. Okay, I cannot scan this deck fast enough. This deck was trash. Doesn't even have any good combos. The number of times you're going to destroy 4 cards is so few. This deck, I just don't even want Archangel in it. So it's just play standard destroy. I think before I just completely give up on the new card, I'm going to play a few more games with this Resurrection version. See if maybe I can kind of feel like I'm hitting a groove and actually having some fun with it. I didn't dislike this deck as much, like it didn't annoy me as much. I still don't think it's good though. If this continues in this way, we're just gonna jump to playing what fun deck and give up on the new card. Well, that's super convenient. Okay, that's fine. I can do that then. I would like to see a Killmonger. Oh, right. Now I have to get the Killmonger. Thank you, Stegron. draw Morgan.
You are mine.
I feel like I snap here. These combos are just feeling really good right now. And I've got Adamantium Infusion to throw down so I can bring back double power card. Oh! Blade!
I am the Sorcerer Supreme.
If I throw down the Killmonger, I win right. Probably. Probably. But I lose everything else, right? Because I'd have no... I'd only have Archangel left. And he'd just be a 4. And I'd only have Killmonger. Yeah. Carnage. None of these cards buff what's on the board.
Escaped.
Man, I wish I'd drawn Morgan on 5. That would have been just clutch. Bang, boom. That could be a problem for us. The opponent's playing it. they're planning. This will not play a card in mid. I can't do anything with the fire hair because I keep refusing to play into Moganda. Yeah, I don't know what their hope was there. I don't think they had one. Felt good there, but again, no Archangel. Archangel didn't hit the board. And we got Phoenix Fire. And an opponent? That is not helpful. Okay,
Great power comes.
that doesn't matter to me that much. What is that angel variant?
I want the throne.
It's an unusual looking angel. Alright, so we resurrect him with that.
I want the throne.
They buff their power at all. It's so weird. Well, their power is buffed, they're just not showing it. We destroy anything there. Do we have cards still destroyed? Morgan. We could bring back an 8 power Morgan. We played Adamantium Infusion, but that's going to become a 10 power Nico. Plus that. That. And that. The last thing they're going to expect us to do is to win mid, though. I say we go to win mid. No, I like the Shauna better. That. And that and that. Yeah, I knew they weren't going to play mid. Oh, that could be a problem. That's a real problem. They're going to move Misery.
Great power comes.
Well, that was terrible. And we still didn't play Archangel. All right, this is what we're doing right now. We're gonna play until we activate Archangel one more time. As soon as that happens, unless I'm having a ton of fun by that time, moving on and writing off Archangel as just as bad as advertised. A lot of people said it's probably going to be a bad card. I like to always give a card a fair shot, but it's definitely not my kind of objective card, that's for sure.
Breaking news.
Yeah, just 1 second. Alright. Well, that worked out in our favor. Hmm. That would work. We can't both destroy cards and Morgan. Both one or the other. So we Morgan. I wanted Fire Hair, but that's not gonna work. Fire Hair will die. Put two fires in the same lane, why not? And we go like this. No. That. That. We we do? Yeah,
Victory!
Wolf's Bane and then Venom. I think that was the play. Because then both the fires would have launched Wolf's Bane before the first fire hair ate the other one. Still haven't activated that that Archangel again though. I've gotten in the entire stream. I think I've gotten about 2 activations of Archangel. Maybe 3 activations of Archangel. And I think one, like the very first one that I did, actually won me a game. Okay, I really need to hold on to her for possible location change. So I can stop them from getting their gambit back. Oh, right. Are they gonna fill the lane that fast? Oh, this is problematic. Okay, they didn't go to fill the lane right away.
I want the throne!
Fill their Quinjet, make it a little harder for them to fill the lane. Come on, Nico. Cooperate a little bit.
I want the throne!
Somehow I just feel like that's not going to be enough. Oh well.
Victory!
Oh, the opponent thought it was going to be enough. I mean, not even be able to play it. Get Archangel to activate again before the end of the stream. There he is. Just waiting to do something. So we're going to put him on the board. Just to guarantee we can bring back that ninja, which I'm sure is what he will do. But hey, he'll bring that ninja at 2 power. Except Valley of the Hand is there. Oh my goodness. This game is cursed. We do the early destroy here, get rid of those, and activate Archangel. This card I play should double Firehair's value, right? Well, she already did that. That was not what I wanted. I still have destroyed cards. This power one is Killmonger. Kidding me. I guess just see if it works. It won't work. Cosmo. Wow, I hated that deck. I hate this card. Genuinely, complete lack of fun. Zero fun with this card. Not a good card. Not a good card for me, at least. People who really like doing different types of destroy decks, help yourselves. Have some fun with the new Archangel. Definitely one for you to pick up. I don't want to play it anymore. I don't find it fun. I'm gonna go back to the deck I do find fun. I've got a few of those. Let's play. I think I played some of this. Yeah, let's play Ascani's. We'll play more Kang, Ascani Sun stuff. Most people have probably unlocked this card if you've played enough Deadpool Diner.
Destiny will arrive.
Got enough nachos. And therefore, it's cool to see different decks that will play. You can play it with the card. This is probably not one of the great decks, but it is one that I find extraordinarily fun. Drawing here. Ooh, a blue marble hang. Yes, please. Got a snap on blue marble hang. Galactus? Galactus or Nimrod, I guess. I think on the off chances Galactus, we play Thanos first. No, let's play something smaller that still will stop Galactus. We'll play the Kang, and then we'll activate Warlock to make some cards cheaper. that better. And then we drop down the Stardust. Fang-Chi. And we get our 4-drop. Stardust kills him. Sorry, Zola. Can't do your dirty work. Not here today.
Hail Hydra!
Activate a Scouty Sun before playing Stardust next time. Good.
Victory.
Still an easy victory. Now that is fun. Not because I won. It's just a fun combination of cards. Got some randomness in there. Cool stuff. Love it. And we got ourselves some Strife boosters. Oh boy. This deck is so much more fun.
The universe shall be set right.
Yeah. New card of the week. Definitely. I disapprove. Not that I'm the judge, but for me, I like them Sabanur because it can become a 9-power 2/9. Get that down.
Opponent snapped.
Are they gonna are they doing a Phoenix Force multiple man situation? Because Shadow King will have some fun with that.
I am the Sorcerer Supreme.
C4? Oh no, Kunlun is what they're excited about. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see, said the blind man as he put his hammer and saw. Well, that'll stop any more multiple men. Doesn't stop Human Torch, though. I really wish I could have gotten a Reality Stone or been able to play Legion sooner. Yeah, that was a backwards play there, dude. Ghost Spider first, then Adamantium Infusion is the way you play that one. And Hang Sabanur is going to get rid of Shadow King, the 0-power Shadow King, so we should be alright with that. Get rid of Kunlun. Take the extra energy, no Kunlun. They did not know that Phoenix Force doesn't activate with Stardust, so that worked in our favor too. We can play the Thanos, Time Stone, Space Stone, and I feel pretty good about this. But I'm not snapping. Just because, like, randomosity could mess us up. You never know. Pull out a Shadow King, could be swapped out for a Kang that's a destroyer. Yeah, we won. Unless we do have that Kang Destroyer situation. Oh, that's right. Stardust doesn't stops a card from coming out. So we don't have that risk. Hmm.
Future is bleak. The universe shall be set right.
Alright, so we need to activate Gambit early. So that we can utilize whatever card, we can resurrect whatever cards he destroys with Fenris Wool. So the sooner we can play down some creative cards, the better. Let's get ourselves a Kang, in fact. That's not doing it. The Kang. Iska. Alright, we just need to play our Iska after they play theirs. Does he probably leave first? No, Ascani Sun buffs up first. Okay, Gambit, Soulstone. No, Gambit Quinjet. Drawing is less important than discounting Iska. Alright, we activate Fenris Wolf now. Get ourselves that Ascani Sun. And drop a big old Thanos next to him. Oh no, we get Kitty Pryde. How many turns do you figure to play 2 cards? Do we do the Shadow King thing? Down to 7 plus whatever they buff it up. Let's say they buffed it up. Yeah, it seems risky. That doesn't seem like enough. What is Kang? Cannonball. No, because they could still duplicate that Scarlet Spider into this lane. Do that. Do that. We cannonball it out of the lane? On the off chance that wins it? Let's try it.
Power must be
Destroy
controlled.
that one. Big girl there. Move that one over. Make a really big left. Still not big enough. Doesn't matter what lane the Scarlet Spider goes to. that was really won mostly just by playing the Thanos and Mockingbird. But if we hadn't had the Cannonball Kang, there would have been the risk they would have gotten both Scarlet Spiders in both those lands. And we would have lost. Oh, we got Y.
Isn't what you think. The universe shall be set right.
Hopefully you see what I mean about this deck actually being fun. This will probably be my last game, but unless it ends in miserable, heartbreaking loss. Oh, what the lake hell is? It's Morbin time.
This land
Oh boy,
be fully known.
no idea what they just got. Hey, we got their Gambit. That's fun. And we got a 4-cost Gore. Holy smokes. I feel like we snap. That Gant's kind of huge. We could conceivably kill their Morbius right now. Has to be a fair amount of their game plan. And then if we don't discard the Gore, that's a huge drop on the last turn. Love it. We already know they don't have the APOC to discard for Dracula. So that works in our favor. We get to drop a 5-drop in mid. This feels really good. I don't see how Y wins this, but they also have like a weapon H in hand and oh,
You won't need this anymore.
what a pull! What a pull! Destroy the Dracula. Oh, it's so funny if it destroys the Dracula. Oh, I think I might need it to destroy the Dracula.
It's clobbering time. Victory.
Afghani-san, save the day. That's a beautiful way to end a stream, I'll tell you that right now. Gotta love it. Holy smokes, that was great. Thing first steps dropped. Wow. Alright. Well, that was a good way to end a stream. I played a deck I really enjoyed. Kind of gave up on the card of the week, but I played a deck I really enjoyed, so hopefully you will at least appreciate that deck and have some interest in trying out that deck. Because it's good fun. It's definitely a good deck. Good for the sake of enjoying yourself. Maybe not the best for climbing, but has some fun surprises. Kang randomness can kind of determine whether it's a good deck or not. Um, anyways, thanks a lot for stopping by. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by the Blog Spot. You take care of yourselves. Bye.